Audio checking, audio checking. Getting up the mark with that. A fresh morning here. Royal Premier League 2023-24. Midway through the tournament, the points table race gets crucial as this game happens between MG Spartans taking on Triple C. Two different sides coming on with two different kind of results so far in the tournament. Starting up things with attacking intent in the middle. Triple C batting first. There's two different styles of results as of what we're speaking about. A team have beaten two sides in the previous games, and the team have lost their battle against the same two opposition. So a team belong to the same group will be facing each other. 4 games, 4 teams in a group, and this group being a different style of approach. Group number 5, MG Spartans, Don Bosco, Chai Kings and Triple C. Both the sides have faced Don Bosco and Chai Kings. 2 wins for MG Spartans and 2 losses for Triple C. And that's how things went so far. And so many things to carry on. A genuine push. Since this being a power play, only 2 fielders will be placed outside the 30-yard circle. And of course, if the batters could be able to manage to score 30 plus runs on the board, then there are a lot of possibilities of them making into the extension of 3 over power play. Most of the sides in this tournament have tried doing that, and a couple of times we've seen teams scoring 30 odd within the first 2 hours of power play and then getting that additional power play over. Well, this has been quite a good first over. 3 for no loss.
சொல்லுமா கரண்டா கரண்ட்ல ஒன்று வரல நீங்கள் ஜென்ரேட்டர் எடுத்துகிட்டு வச்சுருக்கேன் ஜென்ரேட்டர் எடுத்துகிட்டு வந்துருக்கேன் என்னாச்சாங்க இல்லடா தெரியலடா ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணுங்கடாங்க அவங்க பார்த்து யாரு அவங்க கிட்ட சொல்லு அந்த ஒருத்தர் இருப்பா
There has been quite good control against the opposition. We've been speaking about 30 plus runs in the power play, but this has been an opposite reaction of the control that made by MG Spartans, including a dismissal happened in the second over by Fazal. Suhail Wazim losing his wicket. Now Aftab and Anas Mohammed are trying to build this partnership. That's 2 overs, 7 for 1 triple C. Prabhakar Gilnagar, the bowler. Third bowler. Few fresh bowlers into the attack. We've seen 3 different bowlers attacking 3 different styles. With Dilly Babu, one of the prime bowlers of MG Spartans, performed consistently. And being a skipper, he knows exactly what needs to be done at the right time for the side. And now Prabhakar into the attack. As this rotation of bowling continues, they're having fielders surrounded within the 30-yard circle behind the batter. And the deep fielders were standing in front of the batter. For instance, a long on long off deep mid wicket. Still having this attacking mode of field positioning. Minimum of 4 fielders must be placed within the 30-yard circle, but they're having 6 fielders. That shows the kind of confidence and the attacking mode that they're implementing in this game. Because what's most important in the middle swing and a miss. Will be a dot ball. Alteration of lengths, the kind of pace that he is bowling, as the batters are struggling hard to rotate the strike here and there. And this attacking field positioning is adding a lot more value. That's hitting the stumps. Easy dismissals for the bowler. Prabhakar gets it. Wicket number 1 in the second over and wicket number 2 in the third over. This time it's a clean Yorker and hits the timber wood. And Aftab has to depart. Eight for 2. And Mohammad Junaid, the new batter. Just a single run in this over and a wicket for the bowler. There's a couple of Yorkers, good attempts, which went on to be a cheeky single run out opportunity. A close call, good running between the wickets. And Mohammad Junaid is getting off the mark with that single. 9 for 2, triple C. And this is how the innings have started here for MG Spartans. They've been on the top of the table. So far, 2 matches played and 2 victories for MG Spartans. And the results were completely opposite to what happened to Triple C. And that's how the journey of the team so far in this tournament. And this game would be a different game altogether. The important, surprising thing in a tennis ball cricket is you're not sure which team is going to perform well on that particular day. Despite of who's the table topper, who's standing at the bottom of the table, these aspects will be adding a small bit of value. But most importantly, the thing that needs to be carried on is the momentum, is the kind of intensity that they are showing on a particular day. Gentle push, gets a single over there. Good strike rotation. Mohammad Junaid is playing smart cricket. Azharuddin, the new bowler. Now, what would be running on the thoughts of Triple C batters? Because they lost early wickets, they couldn't make much impact in the power play. Keeping all things in mind, they can try something bigger after the 7th over. Because initially, there must be a need of strike rotations, stealing runs, and converting ones into twos into threes. So these kind of efforts must be done at this point of time to build the partnership to the next level. After a point of time, they can make things happen. They can create the impact that they're looking for. Catches the call. This is quite good placement from the batter. Will be going for the second run. Run out opportunity. Close call it is. And that's quite good running between the wickets. Try to disperse the bowler, as Azharuddin had no clues of where the stumps were exactly placed, as he had moved a bit away from the stumps. Catches the call. Lands in a no man's area and reaches the fielder's hands. Will be just a single. As this over gets to be an interesting zone, as most of the balls bowled in this over went on for singles and twos. Busy over this is for the batting side, and this is a must-need situation for them, because after the kind of start that they got, the projected score showed it's 32. Another close opportunity. They've been taking a lot of risk in the middle, it seems. Especially Mohammad Junaid. He desperately wanted those singles. Interesting to see such commitments, because you're having 10 wickets in your hands. Catches the call. Another missed opportunity. Loads of missed opportunities here for MG Spartans. This will be added in that list. Couple of runs on the board to end this over. That's 4 overs 16 for 2 triple C. That has been quite good over for triple C in terms of scoring runs on the board. These are the efforts that they're trying to make on in this game, because these kind of efforts can create huge impact in terms of making it into a decent total at the end of first over. Now it shows 40, the projected score. That's dispatched into the gaps. Fielders chasing down the ball, and they tried their best to save that, going for the boundary. Good work on the deep. Thiago, the new bowler, into the attack. So far, no wickets for the bowler in terms of this statistics shows in Cricket Heroes. Yeah, speaking about projected scores, it shows 40, but there are a lot of possibilities of them making it into 60s if they maintain similar kind of partnership. That's quite good delivery from Thiago. Bowlers bowl full and deliveries, and Yorkers have seen a couple of success in terms of the bowlers who bowl short balls and back off and deliveries. As long as you're not inviting the batter to go for the pull shot, you're having upper edge against the batter, because playing in back foot is a cup of tea for most of the batters in the tournament. But yes, full and deliveries and Yorkers demand a different new pressure altogether, and that's one of those reasons it's quite challenging. Another Yorker attempt, close call. Thiago is straight away trying to invade the stumps. Couple of good deliveries straight away. What we're speaking about, intent to attack the stumps and the fuller length way outside the off stump. Line doesn't matter. The length that they're bowling is actually working really well for MG Spartans. If they continue to bowl with a similar kind of momentum, the actual par score that shows 40 as of the kind of start that Triple C got today will work really well in the middle. Appeal from the wicket keeper as it beats the fielder to reach the boundary ropes. Goes for boundary as the umpire signals 4 runs to end this over. 5 overs up, 23 for 2. Another foolish one. Had good control against the batter. And they now know the formula. And where are the areas that restricts the batters from scoring runs, and where are the areas that actually invite the batter for good strokes. Don't invite the batter into the back foot run out opportunity. Will be a dot ball as Azharuddin continues to bowl. These were the on-spot homeworks that the teams needs to be done. That's a run out. Would have been close attempt, but the fingers gone up from umpire. Good work from the on-field umpires. They're doing their job to the fullest as this dismisses another wicket here. Oh, that's 23 for 3 now, Triple C. Mohammad Junaid stays in the non-strikers in. A new batter walks into the crease. This is quite interesting stuff to watch out for. Swing and a miss, and that's clean bowled. Now the strike batter, who considered to be a set batter, losing his wicket. Back-to-back wickets here. MG Spartans setting the tone in this first innings. Another invitation for the stump line as Mohammad Junaid swinged it over the mid-wicket region and mistimed it, and it hits the timber wood. Bails were flying off. 23 for 4 now. Two new batters now into the crease. Farhan Yaqub. The new batter. Good start to Azharuddin comparing to the previous over. As the previous over of Azharuddin went on to be a bit of productive and a positive tone set by Triple C. But now he's coming back stronger. And that's the speciality of understanding the on-spot situations. You have to observe everything, the scoring areas of the batter, the way how they are making those strokes, and the way how you consider runs on the board. Everything comes into control. Fahim aside the new batter to accompany Farhan Yaqub. Both the batters were new to the crease. Batting on zeros. They have to build this innings to the next level. Two more to end this over. This time offered a bit of width into the back foot. A gentle push. Chance for the second run, but they're not showing any interest on it. Just a single. So far, this has been quite controlled performance from Azharuddin. Just 8 runs conceded on a wicket for the bowler. Another Yorker attempt. Gets a single at the fine leg. And is over. 6 overs, 25 for 4. Triple C. Starts off with a single in the middle. As Dilly Babu back into the attack to take care of the last couple of overs considered to be death overs. The so-called modern day terms. He has been prime bowler throughout the tournament. The kind of breakthroughs he got for MG Spartans were quite impressive and produced a lot of results. And of course, Azharuddin bats well. So these two players are good all-rounders, and they're having Santosh Crescent, another key player to watch out for. Hope he's okay. And that'll be a dot ball. No single taken in the previous delivery. 26 for 4 Triple C. 6.2 overs. This has been quite solid performance from MG Spartans despite a couple of runs went on the board. We didn't see much explosive stroke making so far. Bit of pace offered from the bowler. Had space to cut it away, but unfortunately the batter didn't got enough width to place it to the perfection. Now the important thing is with the kind of pace he's generating, it's not easy for a batter to play square boundary strokes. And it hits the stumps. A huge swing from the batter. That's going in vain. Another wicket falls here. Dilip Babu gets it. Just taking back a look at what happens in the previous delivery as he bowled round the wicket, angled into the stumps. That swing didn't watch the ball properly. 26 for 5. Triple C. And that's how the skipper dismissed the skipper. Wahim Said lost his wicket. But at this situation, you have to take such kind of risk. As the things were getting out of your hands. Control certain things. And that's how we'll try to do at the rest of the innings. Because almost 3 overs in your hands. You have to post anything more than 60 runs or 55 runs on the board to make sure that you could be able to fight back with the total. As MG Spartans coming after confidence of winning back-to-back games. This is good placement. A test cricket stroke making. Picks the gap. Gets a couple of runs on the board. Much needed scores on the board here for Triple C. To end this over. That's 28 for 5 after 7 overs. $28 for 5 Triple C. 3 more to end this over. Projected score 40. This offered to be a wide Yorker attempt as Prabhakar continues to bowl. Almost all the bowlers did things into perfection. Prabhakar, another wicket, another bowled. So many Yorker attempts in the morning, and that's actually adding a lot of value to MG Spartans with the way how they are making up this game plan. Interesting to watch the way how they are adapting to the situations in this particular venue, a T10 game, and playing in a tennis ball cricket that's quite challenging. And they are doing it into perfection. Second wicket for Prabhakar. And surprising thing, yes, both the wickets came off clean bowled. In fact, most of the dismissals came off bowls today. Adding this one will be 5th bowled. Couple of good performances by MG Spartans taking on complete control against the oppositions. 7 extras from the bowling side with Dilip Babu completing his spell. No ball. This has been the breathing space for the batting side. Triple C have been waiting for this moment as Fazal Yaqub and Aman Abid being the new batter. Still no runs for the batter. Taken good control against that. Good comeback from the bowler. Will be getting off the mark with that single. Aman Abid. Another swing and a miss. One more to end this over. That's 30 for 6. Triple C in 7.5 overs. Last ball. Swings and got the connection. Not a proper placement as the fielder standing at the deep. Will be getting just a single. That's 31 for 6 after 8. Thirty-two for 6. With that single gets into 33 for 6. Puzzle continues to bowl. Wicket for almost every bowler except Thiago. Looking at the wicket column, catches the call. Good try from the fielder, but that's put him down and goes for one bounce boundary. But unfortunate. Would have been another wicket for the wicket bowler. Tried everything to the perfection. Had a proper placement of field positioning. That's how it works sometimes. Things will go out of control. Will be rotating the strikes here and there as Fazal continues to bowl. Wicket for Dilli Babu, wicket for Fazal. Prabhakar picked up 2 wickets. He's been the pick of the bowler so far. Along with that, Azharuddin picked up a wicket. Now Thiago will be bowling the last over. This has been quite conventional way of approaching the bowling attack. Didn't have much space for experimenting as they played 2 games here. And the captain is having better understanding of his team. Another cheeky attempt. Good running between the wickets. So he knows to use the bowlers properly, strength and weakness of his team, and that's what exactly helping MG Spartans to make things happen in their favour. Especially with the way how Dilli Babu, Azharuddin adding up a lot of flexibility to the side. Picks the gap again, beats a fielder, and that punches the long way and reaches almost near the boundary rope. Couple of runs on the board, good start from the fielder. That brings the end to the 9th over, 42 for 6 Triple C. Last over. And it's 42 for 6. Chance for 50. Catches the call. But that's way ahead of the fielder. Over the fielder, sir, and goes for one bounce boundary. Good start to the last over. Now there's a bright chance of them making it into 50 plus runs on the board. Maybe psychologically a decent total with the kind of start that they gave in the initial phase of the innings. That's quite a good start. Trying to go over the long on fielder as the fielder was almost standing halfway through the boundary line. Maybe to control those twos, conversion of twos. Misfield again. We'll get a couple of runs on the board. Good positive start to the last over. Boundary and 2 runs on the board. Nervous to look at the way how the fielders of MG Spartans were approaching this last over. Not Thiago, it is Rinish bowls the last over. Brings up a lot of difference in the game. That brings a wicket have fallen. 49 for 7 now. Tried his best, Amanabid. Scored a boundary, tried to score a couple of runs on the board. At this crucial phase of the innings, this is how the batters used to try things. And he did his best. Scorecard moves to 49 for 7. As a new batter walks into the crease. Starts with the boundary, 2 runs on the board, and this wicket added a lot of value to them. Now it must be any of these batters. Mohammad Shoaib, the new batter. Swings in, gets a single. That brings 50 up here for Triple C. A psychologically good total. Something there to fight against the opposition, to lengthen the innings or to extend the game till the last over. A lot of opportunities for Triple C to do something in the second innings. This brings back Fazal Yaqub on back on strike. 2 is the call from Fazal Yaqub. He wants to get back to the strike, and he will get back to strike. That's comfortable running between the wickets. 52 for 7. And last ball of this over to be bowled will be deciding what's the total for MG Spartans. Also a bit of short ball. Not much impactful connection. Will be getting 2 runs on the board. That's excellent throw from the fielder. Wonderful throw that is. That brings up to be a wicket. Just a single on the final ball. 53 for 8 to end the first innings. Triple C. For the kind of start that they had in the first 5 overs, this has been quite good performance with the bat in the second half of the innings. Whereas for MG Spartans, that's outstanding performance with the ball. Almost all the bowlers took control against the opposition. Just the final over went for 10 overs. Rest of the overs have been keenly controlled by the bowlers, especially Dilli Babu. Prabhakar picked up 2 wickets. And that brings the end of the first innings. 54 the target here for MG Spartans to win the game. The second inning starts here. Not much challenging total, but 50 plus is something that's going to psychologically impact the opposition. So Triple C are having something to fight on. But the question is how long the fight will be taken to control. Look back into this wonderful second innings. Starts off with this single at the square leg. He wants 2 runs on the board. That's quite good control from the batter. Restricted him from scoring the 2 runs. Hari the not striker. And Mohammad Shoaib with the ball. Bala the batter. Scored single the previous delivery. On strike Hari. Beautiful use of feet. And proper placement coming into play. Fielder at the deep. Attempted Yorker from Shoaib. The similar kind of impact what MG Spartans tried to do. But this has been quite advanced batting display from Hari. Came earlier. And went under the ball and properly into the position. This time offered short ball. Length invited him to go into the back foot. Will be adding a couple of runs on the board. Starting things with attacking manner. This is quite good. Adding value to the name power play. The powerful strokes have been scored by Hari. Swing and got the connections better. Will be just a single. He's still interested. Bala's quite good. Agile batter. He wants quick runs on the board. At the same time, Hari must be very conscious on taking such decisions. That's almost fell short of the fielder. Should have been taken. Should have taken by the fielder. This is quite close because in such low target, the bowling side should always have control against the opposition. That's a completion of first over, 7 for no loss. As we're speaking about defending a low total, it's quite possible in 10 overs format in tennis ball cricket. But what's most important is you have to cut down a single into a dot ball. You have to cut down a 2 into a single. And voluntarily, you have to try for wickets. There won't be enough space for mistakes in such kind of crucial games for bowling side. So Triple C must keep things under control in terms of trying the catches, in terms of converting, stopping those 2s, cutting down them into singles. And these are the things that are adding a lot of value. Mohammad Afif, new bowler. Swings and not the proper connection. Lands into the hands of the wicketkeeper. No mistakes done by him. That's comfortable catch taken to get the first breakthrough here for Triple C. 7 for 1. Good start to the bowler. Mohammad Hafiz straight away starts off with the breakthrough. Bala loses his wicket. It was a full toss delivery. Had a lot of chances to attack the bowler, but at the same time the connection didn't run better for Bala. This is fresh to the crease. In the initial phase of the innings, most of the batters will struggle to score a lot of runs on the board. Maybe that happened to the batter. 7 for 1. MG Spartans with Prabhakar, new batter into the crease. There has been quite good work from Suhail Wasim behind the stumps. He's taking care of things under control. Prabhakar on strike. This time full toss ball again. Fielder under the ball. And that's quite wrong judgment. Went a bit of pressure for the fielder. It went on to be, as the umpire is waiting for decision. That's on bounce boundary. Should have judged the ball better because it's too high. Quite challenging for the fielder. Good start to the batter. Starts off with the boundary, but at the same time, the placements should be kept in control. There is a long on fielder at the deep, and a deep mid-wicket fielder. Another swing. This time gets a comfortable rhythm. Was way out of the fence for a sixer maximum. Was sixer here for MG Spartans. This even much better connection as no fielders could stop that going for the sixer. Quite interesting stuff. The cricketer Prabhakar starts off with a boundary and the sixer. The first ball should have been a dismissal. Fielder was standing in front of the place where the ball is actually landing. Started off with a wicket. Every single ball is going on into a dramatic space in this over. With the first one went for wicket and the rest of the balls were going for boundaries. Another invitation, slight pressure on the bowler. Bowls a wide ball, but the intentions are still the same. When you take back a look at the way how he's bowled, the deliveries, there has been an attempted Yorker again and again and again, which went on to be a full toss sometimes, and the sixer delivery which went on to be a slot delivery. So that's a risk factor of trying Yorkers, because if you try Yorkers, in case if you miss the length, that's a misfield. That is a misfield. Some unexpected twists were happening in the middle. As Triple C are losing their way in the middle. We're speaking about not leaving enough space in terms of defending a low target. And looking at the way how the fielders of Triple C are approaching this game, drop catches, misfields, converting dot balls into boundaries, are the right way to approach in terms of defending a low total. That's quite a good start here for MG Spartans. Swing and a miss. This went on to be a complete controlled delivery. Prabhakar looking at a good touch. 14 runs of 4 balls. The first nullified delivery of this over, after a couple of deliveries going for boundaries and sixers and wickets. This has been highlighted over to be spoken out, setting the tone for the batting side. Tried something cheeky, got the connections better. Elegant stroke making, gets a boundary for that. To end this over, that's wonderful power play for MG Spartans. 26 for 1 after 2 overs. When 6 for 1. A man up it. New bowler into the attack. Contributed some amount of runs in the first innings. Tactical decision maker, Amana bit. Now, not an easy job to do, but of course, we have to take care of some control, maybe some breakthrough that they're looking for Triple C. Has invited him to go into the back foot as Harry comfortably rotates the strike for single and gives the strike back to Prabhakar, a busy cricketer trying to score boundaries. With the previous over, the final boundary scored by him, which went on to be an attempted switch hit, but played it as fine as possible. A reverse paddle sweep could be a proper term to express the stroke. Will be a wide ball. Slight pressure on the bowler. Speaking about the previous over, with the way our Yorkers were being attempted, if you miss the length by inches, it will become full toss, or sometimes it will become full length delivery. And that's why Yorkers were considered to be most challenging balls to be bowled. It may challenge the batter sometimes, and it may challenge the bowler sometimes. Depends upon the way how the bowler is adapting to the conditions. And Yorker attempts here from Amanabit. And of course, if you place it to the perfection, the results will be immensely to watch out for. Bit of width played in front of the wicket, and that extra bounce helps the batter to score boundary. Harry gets the boundary. Cheers were going on in the middle. Just 20 odd runs required to win this game. Playing every single over as if they are playing power play. 2.3 overs, 33 for 1 MG Spartans. getting himself comfortable under the ball. This is quite good work in the deep from the fielder. This was expected for a very long time in this innings. Amanapur trying to control the opposition from scoring runs, but look at the kind of form that MG Spartans are in, and that shows the reason why they are one of the dominant sides in the tournament. Plays over the bowler's head. This clears way long sixer from Prabhakar. Playing full shot at the square leg is something traditional, but this adds a lot of value for the batter, playing it in front of the wicket, almost at the straight direction. Great enormous power and timing, and the placement to the perfection. Wonderful stroke making, having complete control against the opposition, as MG Spartans are ensuring that they are winning this game. 25 with 7 balls. Someone couldn't get the connections better. Will be just a single for the batter. That's end of 3 overs, 41 for 1. Arcot, the new bowler. It's full toss delivery, offered a bit of width, and that's been dispatched to maximum. Prabhakar is showing miracles in the ground. It's been raining sixers from all over the grounds, from long on to deep mid wicket to deep sky leg. A lot of full toss deliveries today from bowlers of Triple C. Now Arcot. Hard welcome for the bowler. 7 more to win this game. Good use of the feet, placement to the perfection. Trying to play some sensible knock in the middle, it seems. 40 more balls to be bowled. Just 6 more runs required for the winning moment to make it 3 out of 3 for MG Spartans. Will ensure a spot for them in the playoffs. Another full toss delivery. Another placement. This time finds a field at the deep square leg. No mistakes done by the fielder. That's the most interesting thing. I'm gonna beat the fielder. Arcot gets his first wicket. Hari goes for 11. 48 for 2 MG Spartans. Fazal, the new batter, and Fazal, the bowler. But one thing that they have to work on will be those full tosses. Intention of bowling a Yorker are appreciable effort, but at the same time, sometimes that went on to be a full toss delivery will be a real challenge. Fazal, the left-handed batter, as the final arrangements were going on for the batter. This is quite challenging to bowl to the left-right combination, but the situation that Triple C are in is even more challenging situation. Practically no more possibilities of them making a comeback in this game. Having 8 wickets in the hand, 6 more runs for the win, and 39 balls to be bowled. Nothing supports the bowling side. Strong shout from the wicketkeeper. Suhail Wasim showing some appeal. And time to be run bys. Will be just a single. Quite decent over so far. 5 more to win this game. Please. This is it. That's 50 FA for MG Spartans. 50 for 2 in no time in 3.4 overs. And so many extras in the innings. The Triple C bowlers couldn't control those white balls. So far 4 extras within just 4th over. This gets a boundary. Another wonderful stroke to complete the game here for MG Spartans, beating up Triple C by a difference of 8 wickets and 37 more balls to be bowled in this innings. This adds a lot of value for them in the power play. 3 out of 3 for MG Spartans. Wonderful performance so far in the tournament. That legacy continues. Not the way how things were going for Triple C. It's regular results for them. Another loss among the 3 games. That's the story here. The match number 1 in this weekend of Royal Premier League starts off with MG Spartans taking on Triple C, and they are winning this game by a difference of 8 wickets and ensuring a spot in the playoffs.